Karsten Creightney uses paint and collage to question mythologies of written history and to reconstruct problematic histories through a Black lens. He makes art as an inquiry by reassembling, reorganizing, and repurposing existing materials to present truths and possibilities that arise from the remnants of the past. Creightney is an assistant professor of art at the University of New Mexico.
You know, I'm mixed. You know, I'm an inner. My mom is from Europe and my dad is Jamaican, and I think more than anything, being a mixed race person has informed my life. Yeah, and so growing up here, there's not a lot of Black folks in New Mexico, and that was something that I don't think I felt the lack of until I moved away. And I went to school in Ohio, a lot more Black people there, and that was the first time I ever got to live in a place that had a real sizable Black population. And I think it was at that point that I really started to re-examine my early life. You know, I make work that celebrates life, right? I'm a Black man. I see Black people in the world. I make art that has Black people in it because I want to reflect that. But in no way I don't want to be, I'll just say this, sometimes I have issues, I've taken issue in the past with shows that have race as a premise for the show, such as this one. I think as Black people, oftentimes we're tasked with depicting the Black experience, which I don't think is fair, really, because I think that, we're all just trying to depict what we know. As an artist, I'm torn because I so much want to just be considered an artist, not a Black artist. I make artwork to answer my own questions. In this piece, for example, there's this notion of, I imagine this figure to be a magician who is trying to figure out how to change from being a victim of the past to a creator of the future. That's the power of art, is like the power to be the creator, to make things the way you want them to be. I try to make a world that actually makes sense, because when I look outside, it doesn't often make sense. Aisha, the child in the picture, was 12, and so just a little play on words. I called it 12th and Resilience. But it's actually, it's definitely a real place here in Albuquerque. But it's invented. I mean, those gravestones, of course, aren't really there. I put those in. So this is a photographic collage that I made, and then I made a litho, turned that into a lithograph. This piece is very personal. So it's in one way like a prayer for Aisha specifically, that she is resilient in life, and then it's a prayer for all young Black kids, and all children and all people. Ugh, that's a tough one. I think I haven't yet. Priorities, sacrifice, discipline. I think that's the most important thing as an artist to learn how to do, is to prioritize your time in the studio as if you were punching a clock for somebody else. But really key for learning how to give my work the respect that it deserves.